Hello, everybody. Welcome to Prog Monster. Excuse me. Always tired at this time of week. Fix my hat. It's crooked. Just fix my head. Anyways, welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I'm the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. I'm just going to turn this slightly there so I can move over. So anyways, we're here for Friday night's Monster Hits, and the year we're doing tonight is 1978. So normally what we do is I peruse the big hits for the year, the rock hits anyways. I don't peruse all the other stuff, but I peruse the rock hits. There's usually quite a few to choose from, and I try to pick my 10 favorite of that year for the show. Now there are some that are on the rock hits list that I don't think really deserve to be among the top 10 list because I don't think they're that big of the hits, so I tend to leave them out. I may mention them as honorable mentions, sometimes I don't, and I always check to make sure that the hit came out in the year, because sometimes the album will come out in, like, say 78, but the hit won't come out till 79, which is the case with one track here, so I dismissed it because it wasn't released as a single till the following year. So that's what we're doing here. Anyway, so I've got 10 songs here, and of course you're well aware that you could pick whatever you want. Whatever songs came out that year, you can have your own top 10 list and you can put it below. We all hear things differently. This is just the way I hear them. This is the way I see them. This is how they hit me and how the impact they had on me. So we'll start with the top. We're going to do the top 10. So we'll start with 10 and work our way up to number 1. That's normally what I do. My least favorite to my most favorite. And then I'll give you some of the honorable mentions. A lot of the honorable mentions didn't make it because there was already a song on the list by that group. And I do pick only one song per group, so no group's going to have like 3 or 4 songs in the top 10. Okay, so we'll start with the number 10 song. This edged out another song I like a lot, but I put this one here because I think it's a better track. I hope I stay awake for this video. That's what I'm hoping. So Don't Look Back is the song I chose from Boston's second album, and it was their big hit on the album, and I like it quite a bit, and it's grown on me with time as well, so it comes in at number 10. Number 9 was a song that I originally heard from Electric Light Orchestra, and I liked it then, and I like it even more now by the original band, which is The Sweet, and we're talking about Love Is Like Oxygen. This is a heavy, great track. Funny thing about The Sweet, and I've said this before, is that they have all these great pop songs on the radio, but the stuff that's really good by them is that heavy stuff that they have, the deep stuff that they have that's really heavy. Number 8, Hold the Line by Toto, one of the couple of Toto songs that I really like quite a bit, and it's probably their hits, but I love the song. When I first heard it, I thought this is going to be a huge band for me, but they never really got off the ground for me that way, but I still love this song quite a bit. So number 7, Baby Hold On by Eddie Murphy. Yeah, that's it, the Prog Murph. No, Baby Hold On by Eddie Money. You need the money, here's where you get it. Show me the money, right? Eddie Money showing me the song, Baby Hold On, coming in at number 7. Number 6 is from Van Halen, and we did do this album, the same album in the 78. Great album challenge that Ben put forth on Sunday. This was one of the albums Van Halen won, and the song is Ain't Talking About Love. That's number 6 today. Number 5 is a song that I love to sing, and you'll hear me sing it all the time. I still sing it all the time. Life Has Been Good by Joe Walsh, number 5. Number 4, probably my favorite song by this band, by the Cars. It's just what I need. Just what I needed. Or it's between this one and Let's Go. But I probably like this one almost as much though. Top 3 were easily the top 3. Blue Collar Man from Long Nights from Styx. My favorite album of all time was in that list that he gave me. This song is one of the best ones on the album. Not my favorite song, but it's pretty damn close to being a perfect song in a lot of ways. The number 2 song is Roxanne from The Police. I first heard this on the movie 48 Hours. I had to go listen to it, and I started listening to it, and I fell in love with the song and the album and the group. And so now this is number 2 for me. And number 1, easily number 1, comes from probably one of my favorite albums, and it's my favorite song on the album, even though it's a radio friendly tune. Right. I still love it to death, and we're talking about Who Are You by The Who. Got to be up there. So there you have it, my top 10 favorite monster hits from the year 1978. And I'll just reiterate them once. So you got Who Are You by The Who, Roxanne from The Police, Blue Collar Man, Long Nights from Styx, Just What I Needed from the Cars, Life's Been Good from Joe Walsh, Ain't Talking About Love from Van Halen, Baby Hold On from Eddie Money, Hold the Line from Toto, Love Is Like Oxygen from The Sweet, and finally Don't Look Back from Boston. Now some of the honorable mentions: The Police's Can't Stand Losing You, the Cars, My Best Friend's Girl, Ace Frehley, who also had an album on the Great Album Challenge called New York Groove, is this song. Not one of my favorite songs on that album, but it was the big hit, so that's why it's on this honorable mentions. Follow You, Follow Me from Genesis. That album is a fantastic album as well, but it didn't make the cut. Running with the Devil from Van Halen. That was also on the Great Album Challenge, but the song I like, but I don't like it nearly as much as Ain't Talking About Love. Straight On from Heart almost made it here, got beat out at the end by Don't Look Back from Boston. And then the other track from Warren Zevon, Werewolves of London. And there you go. Let me change my name to the Prog Yawner. There you go. Somebody suggested it. Maybe they were right. I'm just tired. It's been a long week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Put your comments about this. What are your top 10? What do you like or don't like about certain songs? How do you feel about all these bands? Whatever you want to talk about, just put it in the list below and I'll read it. And I always, unless it's like really derogatory, somebody calling me some name of some kind, I usually answer everything. So have a good day, take care, and goodbye.